Hello, friends. This is Wendy, and I'm a paper crafter, a junk journaler, a mess maker, and all the things, right? And I am working on this page. This actually is more than, because this is 12 inches here, and this is even longer. So it's even longer by 8. But one of the things that I like to do when I am thinking about doing kind of a layout on my in my book is I go on Pinterest, and these are all digitals. Actually, they aren't even. Let's see if I can find the one that I kind of got this idea from. Well, here's another one that I liked with the leaves, a heart here, butterflies, rainbows, butterflies, yeah. Maybe some stamping, which I always love to do. Let's see. So this was the first one, heart. Whoops. Go bigger. Go bigger. Thank you. Heart, 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 heart. You know, and then the line across, and then I like these arrows. And again, leaves and some stamping. And there's this one here, so a line with heart and stamping and a bow. These are all digitals. These are all this Katie Pertiet. Her. Let's see, I'll make her name bigger, or I'll go like that. This one. I like her designs. I don't do digital scrapping, obviously, but I like her design. Here's another one by her. Again, the arrows. I like that. Oh, here's a nice circle with a butterfly, another bow, a bit of a doily here, some tickets coming out, some stamping. This one has a line going down here, but look, woohoo, so do I. And this has this one going across, and look, so do I. So I'm more going to do like the feel. I'm certainly not going to make it look exactly like this. It's more like getting a general idea, you know. Here's another one. It looks like it could be interesting. Again, it's got stuff going this way and this way. And but again, I like all the stuff off the edge here. And I'm planning on doing that kind of on the back of this. When I put this washi tape down, I thought, it's never going to be seen. Or else I would have thought it out just a little better. But I didn't, so it's okay. I have 2 photos. But the main thing I want to do is some kind of foliage that can start here and go out. Because I have lots of room to decorate, and then I have my photos. So that's where I am going to start. So I pulled out this doily, which I like. Look at the ring. Yeah, okay. There is like a tag or something here. There's the strip, which I'm going to call that the strip. And then there's a tag or another piece of paper, and then the doily is tucked under it. And then I can put some foliage under as well as above it. So that's how I am going to start. Okay, I pulled this out of my scraps. This is Tim Holtz paper. And I'm going... Again, I absolutely have to make sure that I remember this fold. We already know the disaster from memories. Making sure this all still folds up, right? Which it does, thank goodness. But coming right off on the heels of having made that mistake. I want to see. I'm going to cut the doily in half. I like this. Okay. I'm going to cut the doily in half. All right, I've decided I want this to be about 1 inch on either side. I want this part of the paper to show. This is 4.5, so I need 6.5, which is right here. I'll put a little mark on my little teeny tiny nail. Yeah, right at the end of that brown. And I am going to just tear. I'm also going to do a little tear up here. Oh, that's always problematic, but I'm going to do it. Well, this worked out better than I expected. All right. Okay, so put that there with this here. So I like that so far. Definitely need to ink because you know, inking is everything. I think I'm going to tear on both sides. Let's see if I can get this to tear. Because this is a little wider than I really want it. There we go. Tear this a little bit off. And then do this side. So when it's torn and you've got that white core, even if it's a solid all the way through paper, which I have quite a bit of, that's how scrapbook paper came back in the day. I don't know if they still make a solid core paper or not. Come on. There we go. But even if it's solid core, that rough edge is going to accept ink better than a nicely cut piece of. I'm also going to round the corners just a bit by tearing it. If I use, you know, a corner rounder, then it won't. I think I'll have to tear a little bit more here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to ink, and I will glue this underneath it. Do I want to glue already? Well, I'm going to ink. Okay, I'm struggling with this already. Well, I did glue this down, but this is tucked. And I can stamp on here if I want to, but I am going to add other things. What I'm having a problem with, I think I might need to cut along the outside. Well, I'll show you, because I still have the other half. Okay, so I have this, and it's pretty. And maybe I prefer it like that to this one that has a backing on it so you can really see it. What I'm really thinking I need to do is just cut along the outside. I guess I can always try that. I do like that better. I'm glad I did that. I battled mentally as to whether I want to do it or not. I mean, I will glue all this down. Now it's just to decide what I want to have going on here. Okay, so I pulled out a few things. I could do this in green, as this was in September in North Carolina, which means it's still summer. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. And we already know that I love this one, that I can paint it. Just don't want it to I wonder if I want this poking out from behind. And then that on top. I do like that idea. Then I could have this poking out from behind. Or even behind this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do these in just solid colors. I'm gonna do this in a purple and this in a green. And this I will do in watercolor paper. And I'll go to that point. Oh, there's another. Did I put this in the wrong one? Ha, I may have. I had them all out at one point. Because there's also this one here. Well, maybe I'll just do this in a different color green. Just kind of get an idea. Then I will try really hard to get all of the right pieces back in the right thing. Oh, this is the one I swapped out. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this in like a green. I'll do this in a, so it's a green, this in a darker green, this in a purple, and this in watercolor paper. All right, I'm drowning on this desk. I can't find my primary pick, so I'm using my secondary, my backup pick, but that's okay. My primary pick is somewhere on this desk. Anyway, I guess I will get all this off and ready. This is, well, these are wildflower stems 1 and 2, since I got them all mixed up. But they are definitely Tim Holtz wildflower stems 1 and 2. I think this is all I'm going to get done today. My husband is home working on the ceiling, and you know what that means. Hammer, 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 boom, 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 right? Okay, so I'm just going to, this isn't all the way dry yet. I just literally barely finished it. But, okay, so this was left over from one of the ornaments that I made, as was this. This was sitting on my desk. This heart was sitting on my desk. This was left over from something I did a long time ago. And it was a reject, but it really works good for this page. These are from one of the wildflower stems. Because I pulled out both 1 and 2. This is from Silhouette Birds. This is also from either 1 or 2 of the wildflower stems. This is from Heartfelt. That's a Biggs die. So it's, this I need to kind of clean up a little bit. So the book, and you say open, and then we've got this design here. Now I'm going to go on to scrap this page, you know, with scrapbook stuff, but you wouldn't have to. This could just be a page in your junk journal, and I think it's pretty, and I really love these birds, so I'll pull them all out. These are all the rejects. I guess that's, I dropped one on the floor. So these are all the rejects, but each of them is pretty enough that they could go on another page. And this one, I was going to do this one in here, only you can see the problem already because there's a fold there, and so that would fold the poor thing's tail. But I like this, and I'm going to go on to finish it up. But this would make a great junk journal page. So let's take a moment to look at this up close. I did stamp this. I inked it and then I painted it with paint, and I don't even know what kind of paper this was, but it was not accepting it very well. So I inked it and stamped it, and just, you know, this again is the a reject from previously, but boy, it's beautiful. This was on my desk. I've mentioned this already, but I just wanted to then show. I used a couple of different greens to make the leaves, and then I painted this. I painted it with yellows instead of using gray like I did last time. And anyway, I think that turned out really well, and I could see that easily being in any junk journal, including using this. Oh, I might have to glue that down as maybe a tuck spot for maybe a memory, and you've done the artwork, and then you have a memory that you want to tuck behind here. I glued it down, obviously, but that would be nice too. So yeah. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. I am now up to 2 Band-Aids. I keep stabbing myself with scissors. What is up with that? But I do. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope all is sunny and bright. I did go through my drawer looking for greens, you know, looking for one of my pages that I'm just working on with greens. I don't have any, so you know what we're going to have to do? Mixed Media Monday with greens, right? Although it might not be this Monday. But one of these Mondays is going to be Mixed Media Monday with green. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.